So I saw a picture inside, a black and white picture, and it had two from New Guinea in 1940 something, 1942, and they had two machine guns at the front, and the tail gunner had two machine guns, both of them with drum magazines facing backwards. So it had four guns. That's pretty decent, and then bombs under the wings somewhere. So beautiful day for it. So the pilot's there. I really think the prop is smaller than on the Boomerang. See what the pilot's there. Spitfire 16. Not much rearward visibility, really. I would say you wouldn't really be. It looks like a very small cockpit, doesn't it? I don't think you could see anything behind you in this plane, except for through the rear view mirror. That's probably why they've got it there. I think bubble canopy would have been so much more survivable. I'd prefer bubble canopy myself. Very sleek bird. The windscreen is so minimal. Such a small windscreen. There's no... Whoops, I'm not filming it, am I? Yeah, there's the windscreen. Thick kind of framing to the windscreen as well. I think there's some aspects to the design of the canopy and that I really don't like so much. Maybe it's okay when you're in the plane, but from out here it looks like it's claustrophobic, and it looks like there's no rear visibility in the canopy, and it looks like the windscreen is clad by excessively huge like frames. Again, it could be just perfect when you sit in the plane, but I don't think you could see it. I don't think you could turn around and see anything behind you. That'd be so scary. How are you supposed to check your six? I really don't think I'd fit into that plane. It's the pilot there, I think. So I'll ask him if I can fit in it. Would I fit into the plane? I would? Yeah. Is it possible to turn around and see what's on your six?
This one's got the mirror, so you'd have to...
Yeah.
Still need to turn around.
Yeah.
Or normally you'll have a wingman.
That's right. Yep.
Wow.
Very, very lucky. Yeah, unbelievable. Someone's got to, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, tough job. Tough gig.
Yes. Yeah. So you know all the drive, you know the plan.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, so apparently I'd fit into it. I just have to duck down. That's good to know. Maybe there's a chance one day.
Yes. Quite a bit small. I know, I'm very fortunate, very lucky.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so Ben will probably do the solo because he's not going to choke. Ben will do the other Spitfire. We'll do some formation stuff, then I'll do a couple of solo passes, then Ben will do the main aerobatic display. Because I'll be doing that down at Choke Mall tomorrow, so yeah.
They'll be doing aerobatics.
Yeah.
Oh.
And here today too.
Yeah. So yeah.
Very good.
I know, it's a beautiful day for it.
Have we seen this mini Spitfire?
Is it a Mark 9, this one?
No, this one's a Mark 8.
8?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you can tell with the Mark 8, it's the only one that had a retractable tail wheel.
Oh, right, okay.
So they did that as a design on the Mark 8, retractable tail wheel, and they worked it went no faster. And it just there's more maintenance and more things to go wrong.
Oh,
with the
right,
retractable,
okay.
So they got rid of that and went back to the fixed tail wheel like on the 16.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
So,
I've flown these in flight sims, but one thing that surprises, that's the 16, isn't it? I would have thought it'd have a Griffin engine instead of a Merlin. I'm surprised by that.
Different marks of Spitfire.
Yeah.
Most Mark 16s are actually Mark 9s.
Yes.
That came back in and then got converted into a 16.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, because I've flown the 14 in flight sims, and it's got a Griffin.
And
Yeah.
it rotates the opposite way.
Yeah, exactly. A 5-bladed propeller as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah, awesome. And there's the Mustang. That's really interesting, isn't it? So the Mark 16 is an upgraded Merlin Spitfire. And this one, of course, if it didn't have an Allison, it had a Merlin as well. There's a Piper Warrior landing, or Piper Archer. They're really quiet actually when they come into land. I guess that the engines aren't at full power or anything, but here's the pilot of the Mustang.
Yeah, so I mean the engines and all are very similar. Like they had difference with turbocharge and how much horsepower they put out. But you can make them all supercharged. It actually has a double stage supercharge engine. Quite high altitude. Like the supercharge on it's enormous. Like this. Yeah, you had to look inside. I know. Yeah. Yeah, you imagine that like the little turbochargers they put on the car.
Do you reckon I'd fit into this one?
You would easily fit in the Mustang.
Oh yeah? Nice.
Mustang's got a huge cockpit.
Oh yeah, that's good to know.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can swing a cat in it.
Yeah. Much better visibility than the Spits too, I reckon. Like if you want to look back with the bubble canopy and that
Fabulous
type thing.
visibility.
Yeah.
Yep. You can see your own tail when you're flying.
Yeah, yeah.
A bit of a handful on the ground. Fabulous in the air. Tricky on the ground. So 100 Squadron is the Air Force's Heritage Squadron. So it was formed for the centenary for the 100th year birthday. All the Warbirds stripped into one squadron.
So Mustang's probably more spacious than the Spitfire from what I understand. And here's the pilot. I think we're pretty lucky that the pilots are here. Take them off. There's a pilot there.
No, because they had sort of high octane back in the day anyway. So
Civilian planes over there.
yeah. Look, you're leaning them, you're mucking around with them, you know they're good spots, they're sweet spots.
And you're not putting them to full boost.
We're not going, no, on takeoff we put 45 inches of boost. In combat mode, you'd be way through the gate.
Yeah.
So we tend to sort of.
I think 45 would be a bit high. But
It's it's all about putting the fuel through the engine to cool it. So
Right,
using
Mixture.
prodigious amounts of fuel as a cooling agent.
yeah.
So you can fly them off the deck at 35 inches.
Yeah.
But
Take off, you want 45.
just put a bit more juice through.
Yeah.
And we run these slightly rich, just again using fuel as a cooling agent.
works, so a little bit off though.
Is it Allison or Merlin? This
This
one?
Allison.
Oh yeah.
But Merlin's run about the same sort of thing.
I've flown this one in flight sims, and in flight sims at least, it's so easy to blow up the engine. Like, especially, it's a weird thing, but if you're diving,
1710.
the engine picks up somehow and overboosts, or the manifold goes way too high and it just blows up.
Well, if you're diving, you're getting increased.
I don't know how realistic that is. I have no idea myself.
Yeah,
No idea
you
myself.
literally point these in the ground and you just pull back a bit. You know, you just pull your inches back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because as you boost, as you go down lower and lower, the ambient pressure increases, and that means the supercharger, because it's still at the same ratio.
Yeah, for sure.
You're
Yeah.
overboosting it. You're putting way too much in the engine. Your manifold pressure's going too high.
Yeah. More power
So you're saying about like 45 inches for takeoff.
to take off. Yeah.
Whereas for that, you'd be getting up to like 50, 60 something inches of manifold pressure.
Yeah.
That would be a huge amount of pressure.
Have you played flight sims at all?
Yeah.
Have you played IL2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of with the P40.
Mostly prefer the Uncas 88, but yeah.
Oh yeah, same here. Do you know my channel? Do you know Froggy Frog 9000?
I don't, but I may have heard.
Yeah, check it out on YouTube. It's my channel.
So you go finish?
Hey? Finish?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm banned from Finish actually.
Oh. Why's that?
Long story.
Right.
I'm banned just about everywhere.
I think I've seen this before.
But do you know what I mean? Like flying this one in the sim, it's so easy to blow up the engine.
I've never had that issue.
No?
No, you just run it at the right manifold pressure and make sure, well, keep an eye on your manifold pressure and you don't really have an issue. Keep an eye on your manifold pressure and RPM.
Yeah.
RPM is fairly standard, fairly simple because you've got the constant speed prop. But
Yeah.
you just keep an eye on your manifold pressure, I've never had an issue.
I always blow it up, like especially if I'm coming out of a dive and the manifold seems to pick up and then
Yeah, just keep
Like a-
pulling it back gradually.
exactly, yeah, like more than about, I don't know, 2 minutes of that and it seems
yeah.
to
Yeah.
just go kaput sort of thing.
Yeah. Try it on the Macchi. Macchi, that's,
The Macchi.
yeah,
The Macchi.
the Italian one.
Oh yeah, for sure, the 202.
Yeah, that'll,
I find that one pretty nice to fly engine-wise.
I love it, yeah.
It-
Well, except, yeah, when you do
It's so
boost it,
overboosted though compared to an E7 that it's like, I think you've got 1.4 ATA, but only for like 1 minute,
Yeah.
like less than 60 seconds.
But the average, yeah, you can run it at higher boost normally though.
Yeah. You've got your boost. Sure thing. You too.
See you guys.
I'll see you. Is this? I'd fit into this one the best, I think, in terms of fitting into the cockpit, the ergonomics and that.
Oh yeah, it's very nice to sit in. Yeah, it's nice and roomy.
Is it the more spacious compared to the
Yeah.
those? I think that
It's not too bad.
yeah,
American
Mustang's probably they're both American.
American stuff's good, and British stuff they don't even value that.
Yeah, it's not a
It's washy.
yeah.
British people are pretty smart anyway. They fit fine.
Fits like a glove in the British planes, but yeah. And the Wirraway is great as well.
Yeah.
That looks pretty spacious. Is it like based on a Texan or something? Like I don't know, a Harvard?
I don't know why they ever bothered building that Wirraway. I think they could have just got T6s and built those.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Yeah,
A lot better vehicle.
yeah.
I think the wheelways were just fully built from scratch.
I'm impressed by how quickly they put the boomerang together. Apparently the whole project from 8 weeks. It's so phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, when they needed a stopgap fighter, that was sort of, that was it really, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, thanks very much.
See you, buddy.
All right, that's pretty fascinating.